and I have everything ready. I'm just going to start your reading for lovely Cancer people. The first card you have your past is the Emperor. So yes, this is all about strictness, rules, all of these kinds of things. That's what I see when I see this Emperor. Following the rules, all this kind of very, it can be positive and negative, but I'm seeing with this card, there's a kind of, I'm seeing a kind of set system. Someone or something had a kind of a system set up, and this could be work related. It might not be, but I'm seeing it could be work. And, you're forced to be a part of this set system, whatever this was. I'm saying forced because part of you could have been feeling like you wanted to battle this system or not to be a part of this system. I'm seeing battling because I'm seeing this Emperor is wearing a suit of armor underneath his robes. If you look at his feet, he has this suit of armor. So he's ready for battle. So you weren't happy with whatever the system was. You weren't feeling comfortable. You weren't feeling good in this system. And maybe there are a lot of things you disagreed with about this system. I'm almost getting this claustrophobic feeling. So you could have been feeling that you just wanted to get out of this or move away from this or something like that. You could have been finding some other kind of work if this was at your workplace, or start your own business or trying to do that kind of thing. But I'm just seeing that at this time you had to follow, or at least pretend to follow, whatever the system was while you were still there. So it was like you were thinking about what you could do to get out of this, and maybe if you could battle this or whatever you could do to change whatever this was. But you had to kind of be there and follow it. That's why I'm seeing this is probably around work, because a lot of the time we're kind of set by the workplace rules or the system they have or something like that. So it might be something about that. The next card you have your past is the Magician. So yes, here we are. Whether you realised it or not, you definitely had the ability to be able to transcend this position that you were in. You were able to get out of this. You were able to manifest something new, do something new. And I'm seeing you already doing this actually in your own mind. And it's like your body was in this system. Your body was going along with whatever this was. But your head was in another place. Your head was planning how you're going to get out of this, how you're going to get out of this system and do something new. It wasn't, the Magician's not always about the negative. It's not about, I want to get out of this. It's really all about, I would really like to do this. It's looking at where it wants to go, not where it doesn't want to be. So that's what you're doing at this time. That's a very productive way of looking at it, because a lot of people sit around in a condition they don't want to be in, and they just say, I don't want to be in this, I don't want, but they don't actually think, well, where would I like to be? What would I like to be doing? If I'm not doing this, what would I like to do? But that's what you were doing at this time. I'm seeing that you did have this positive outlook with the Magician. And you were starting to manifest things. You were starting to manifest things for yourself. You were thinking, you were planning. And, if this resonates, don't doubt that you can do this. At this time, you might be very enthusiastic. You might think, oh, I can do this and I can manifest this. And you can. You definitely can. But as time goes on, and as you go through these plans and as you work through this to get to where you want to go, there are going to be doubts. Of course there are. So when you have these doubts, just think back to this time. Think back to your enthusiasm. Think back to when you were the Magician and you had all these great ideas. The other thing with the Magician is things are drawn to the Magician. Things come to him. So when you have these plans and you're working through this and you're thinking of trying to work out how to set up this thing for yourself, whatever this is, things are going to come to you and people are going to come to you. Open your eyes and see when they come to you. See what this is. See opportunities when they come. See people helping you when they come. All of that kind of thing. They're going to come to you. You just need to open your eyes and see them. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your past, is the Nine of Wands. So yes, you had a lot of inner strength. You had a lot of strength inside you. I'm seeing that there were some people around you who maybe didn't realize the strength that you had. Maybe they're underestimating it. Maybe they thought that you, maybe they weren't expecting much from you. But actually, this was working in your favor. You might have felt like, oh, why don't people take me seriously? Why don't people expect me to do better than I do? Why aren't people, seeing me as who I truly am? I'm actually capable. I'm good at all these things. Why aren't these people seeing that? But this is working in your favor. If people don't expect you to do things, if people don't expect much of you, they're not going to come and want to combat you or be in competition with you. They're just going to want to let you go. They're just going to let you go and let you do things. So this is fantastic. You're going to be left on your own. You're going to be able to manifest these things. You're going to be able to plan on your own. That's what I'm seeing. And you were already starting to do this because this is in your past. And that's how the magician works. The magician works on their own. They don't show people their tricks. They don't let people in on what they're doing. They just quietly do things by themselves when no one's watching. And then when they're finished, they come up and say, look what I brought, look at this amazing thing, and everyone applauds. That's how you're going to be. You're not going to show anyone what you're doing. You're not going to let anyone know this. But then when you've done this, the result's going to be amazing. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have, your present, is the Knight of Swords. So I'm seeing someone could be coming in, actually, I'm seeing this is quite difficult, actually. Oh, this is a really difficult situation. This is very... Okay, so I'm seeing a very blunt person. They might not always be like this, but at this time they are when they say this to you. They're going to have, or they do already have, they have some wrong idea about you or something like that. It's an idea about what you've said or what you've done or something about you that's wrong. They don't have the right idea about you. But they're going to be very angry. They're going to come in and say something to you. Their intentions are actually pure. They don't mean to... They're not coming in trying to be nasty on purpose just for the sake of being nasty. It's like they're trying to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. They're trying to come and confront you and tell you that something's wrong. Now, they have the wrong idea, but their intentions are pure, because if you look at this knight, he's on a white horse, which represents purity. So this person doesn't have bad intentions toward you, but they've lost control of what they're saying. I'm seeing someone who's a bit out of control. It's like a burst of anger coming toward you. So yes, this is some kind of misunderstanding. I keep on seeing this. They've got something wrong, but once they start saying something to you, they're not in control of what they're saying. They're kind of having this outburst. And they're just saying whatever's in their head, whatever they're thinking. And I'm seeing this could be in the workplace as well, actually, because I'm seeing this happening in a kind of an environment where people make an effort to be polite or professional or something like that. So that's why I'm seeing this might be in the workplace, because it would be unusual to hear this kind of outburst in this environment. But if this resonates, you might just have to wait until they're a bit calmer, or wait until another time, until you can actually speak to this person, because I can see you're not going to be able to reason with them or speak to them when they're like this. There's no point, really. It's not going to get anywhere. You'll just have to wait until later. And yes, they'll be like a porcupine if you come near them. They'll be really spiky. I'm just seeing spiky because I'm looking at these knight's shoes. This knight has some very spiky shoes. So yes, don't come near them at this time. Don't come near them. It is going to shake you. It is going to make you feel really, really stressed and maybe even a bit upset. But they have the wrong idea. They have the wrong idea. They don't mean it. They have pure intentions. That's what I'm seeing. But you'll be able to speak to them about this later, but not at this time. So the next card you have, your present, is the Hanged Man. Yes, people are very stressed. People are very stressed around this work environment. So this could be another reason why you have these plans with the magician to move on and do something on your own. The other thing I'm seeing with this Hanged Man is that this is someone thinking about you, but they're hanging back. They're not doing anything. They're just thinking about you. And I think this person was in your last reading, actually. They're in this one as well. They're still doing the same thing. Yes, they're not taking action. They're not taking action. They're just sitting back and not doing anything. But they're definitely thinking about you, and they're thinking positive things about you. Because if you look at this man's head, there's like a light bulb around his head, and it's golden. Golden is positive, so they're thinking positive things about you. This is a love situation I'm seeing, but they're still not taking action at this time. I don't know why. I don't know why. They're not coming forward. They're just thinking, but they're not doing. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have, your present, is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is probably going to sound a bit strange. I'm seeing writing. I'm seeing you trying to compose something on paper, or something, you know, typing something up, or having something in a document or something like that. Writing words, typing words, or something like that. Trying to make sense, trying to make things clear so that whoever reads this is very clear on what they're reading. So whatever this is, you could be putting your point across to someone, trying to convince someone in writing of something. I'm seeing some kind of a battle of words, so it might be that someone's trying to put forward something, and you have a counteraction, you have a kind of disagreement in writing. It might be something like that, but you're trying to be very clear. I'm seeing a kind of a battle of the mind. But I am seeing victory. I'm seeing a positive outcome with whatever this is. But this battle is going to take some time. There is going to be an actual battle. It's going to take time and energy. That's what I'm seeing. But there is going to be a victory in this outcome. But it's going to take a lot of time. It may have something to do with this Knight of Swords. They might come forward and they might actually say something about you in writing, or complain in writing. Don't be upset. Don't fear this. This is what might happen. Or it might be about another thing altogether. But I am seeing that this could be connected with this Knight of Swords in some way. The first card you have in your future is the Ten of Pentacles. So, on a positive note, yes, I'm definitely saying you should keep on with these plans that you have in the Magician. Definitely keep going with these plans. Do not give up. There are going to be times when you feel like stopping. I'm seeing that in the Magician as well, that you're going to have ups and downs. And of course, with any plan, it never goes perfectly straightforwardly to where you want it to go straightforwardly, if that makes sense. If that's a word, I don't know. But yes, things are never ever straightforward. There are always ups and downs, twists and turns, all of these kinds of things. And you're going to be feeling a little bit not quite as enthusiastic as you felt in the beginning, because you're going to have these other battles you're dealing with as well. But I am seeing you're going to be able to build up your future financially. You're going to be able to do this on your own terms, which is what you wanted in the Magician. That's exactly what you wanted. So you're going to get exactly what you wanted. The Magician is going to let you manifest whatever you want. That's what I'm seeing, on your own terms. So yes, if you look at this old man in this card, he's worked hard. He's now able to sit back confidently and comfortably, and he doesn't have to worry about anything. He's just sitting there patting his dogs now. He's at that stage in his life. So this is going to get you this kind of comfort, this kind of future, this kind of planning for, you know, a comfortable future. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, you're definitely going to have this financial growth, this financial stability. But I'm also seeing there might be, when I look at this old man and I see these very old people, sometimes they're set in their ways. So I'm seeing that don't be set in your ways, because with this Magician, I'm seeing that you're going to have opportunities come to you, things coming to you. Now, don't be set. Don't think, now to get to where I want to go, I need to go on this road. If something comes from a side road, or if something's a bit different or a bit unusual, I'm going to reject it. Never do that. Don't reject what's going to come to you from these side avenues and these different areas and things that are going to seem a bit strange or a bit odd. Try to embrace these things. At least, you know, take note of them and, you know, notice them and think about them. At least give them a thought. At least think about them. Consider them. Because a lot of these possibilities are going to come to you. And they're going to be very good possibilities. So don't be set in your ways. Be open to things. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, I'm seeing, you know, if you look at this card, the coins are in front of the scene. The coins are in front of these people. So these are things coming at you. They're coming at you almost in 3D. These coins are coming at you. These opportunities are coming at you, and there is going to be financial abundance behind a lot of these opportunities, but you need to be open. You need to have an open mind to be able to see them. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have in future is the Seven of Cups. So yes, this could be about this person in the Hanged Man, this person who's thinking about you, because I'm seeing a lot of confusion in this person's mind. They are thinking about you. They are thinking positively about you. But they're also very mixed up. They're not sure where they are. They're having a lot of confusion in their mind. This isn't about you, because you're very sharp. You know what you're doing. You're in the Ace of Swords. You have a very clear mind. You know where you're going. So this is about this person. This is about them, definitely. And you're clear in your mind, but they're not. They seem to be very lost at this time, either lost in their imagination, caught up in some kind of unsurety or illusions. Maybe that's why they're not coming forward to you, because they're kind of not sure about things. They're all mixed up. They're not sure what decision to make. It might be like that. This person's very lost. Their mind isn't clear at all, I'm seeing. They could even be drinking or drug taking or something like that. Maybe not, but sometimes when I see this kind of confusion in the mind and up in the air and smoke and all these kind of things, I see this kind of drug taking or cups, I see drinking, bringing you confusion. It could be that. It could be that, but it might not. It might be just that they're very, very confused. But, there's no clarity around this person, and that's probably why they're still not coming forward to speak to you at this time. They just don't have their head clear. So the last card you have for your future is the Seven of Wands. So yes, I'm looking at this verbal battle, or this written battle you're going to have in the Ace of Swords, which might be to do with the Knight of Swords. It's some kind of very difficult battle. There are going to be ups and downs in this battle, and it is going to be a battle. You're going to have to try and summon up from inside you some kind of positivity and some kind of stamina. It's going to take a lot of stamina. When I look at this Seven of Wands, he's battling all these people. He has these people trying to battle him. It's going to be a long going battle. It's going to take a long time. But look at these wands. Wands are about moving forward. They're about stamina. They're about energy. So you're going to have to summon up this kind of energy inside you to keep on with this battle, keep fighting this battle. But don't give up. Keep on fighting it, because I am seeing a victory at the end of this. I definitely am seeing this. Keep on fighting with your mind. Keep on fighting with your mind, because that's where your strength is. You're intellectually strong, you're clever, you're clear in your mind. That's coming across very clearly in the Ace of Wands. I can see that. So use your mind to outsmart whatever this is, or whoever this is, whatever this battle is. So Cancer, I hope this resonated, but as you know, general readings can't always resonate with every single person. But again, if you like this reading, please like, or please subscribe, or please leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.